Hi students, good morning everybody. Let us continue the problems of probability. Look at this question. From first 20 natural numbers, from first 20 natural numbers, if two numbers are selected at random, then the probability of selecting them, probability of selecting them which are not consecutive, is option A 9 by 10, B 19 by 20, C 1 by 10, D 1 by 5. So what is n of s? From 20 natural numbers, I have to select two natural numbers. So 20C2 means 20 into 19 by 2. 2 ones, 2 tens. That means 190. Okay. Now what is our condition? Favorable cases. Which of them are not consecutive? First let me take consecutive. 1, 2, 2, 3. Like that. 19, 20. 19, 20. So how many will be there consecutive? Consecutive, how many we have? N of E is equal to, let E be the event of getting consecutive here. Let E be the event of getting consecutive. Then E bar will be not consecutive, right? How many we have here? 90. So, probability of getting not consecutive one minus, I can take consecutive, n of E 19 by 190. So 190 minus 19, how much? One 90 consecutive means 19 only, no? 1 minus 19 by 20 C2. 20 into 19 by 2 into 1. 2 tens are 190. That is answer actually. Any cancellation? 19 nines how much? Yes. 19 nines, 19 tens. So answer is 9 by 10. Option A is the right answer. Okay. Second question. 4 numbers are chosen at random. From set of 1, 2, 3, 40. The probability that they are not consecutive. The probability that they are not consecutive. First A, 1 by 2470, 4 by 7969, 2469 by 2470, 7965 by 7969. So what is the probability here? So n of s equal to 4 numbers are chosen at random from 40. So 40 C4, right? Let like before only, E be the event of getting. Let E be the event of getting consecutive. Okay? I will take 1 minus consecutive gives non-consecutive. So n of E is equal to, what are the consecutive numbers here? I will take 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Similarly 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. 37, 38, 39, 40. How many such pairs are there? So starting from 1 ending with 37, so 37 will be there. Therefore, probability of getting not consecutive, 1 minus consecutive. 1 minus, what are the consecutive probability? 37 by 40 C4. If you simplify this, you will get 2469 by 2470. Simplify this. 40 C4 means 40 into 39 into 38 into 37 by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Simplify that. Okay? Third question. 7 red roses, 7 red roses and 3 white roses and 3 white roses of different sizes, of different sizes be strung in the form of a garland at random. A garland at random. The probability that no two white roses come together. One by 12, 5 by 12, 5 by 40, 1 by 20. So here it is like a circular permutation. 7 red roses and 3 white roses. So red we have 7 and white we have 3. Total 10. Okay. So n of s equal to, how can we arrange this? N minus 1 factorial by 2. Right? Total number of arrangements that can be made by using 10. 9 factorial by 2. This you leave it like this. Now, probability that no 2 white roses come together. First I will arrange all the red roses. R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, R6, R7. First arrange all the red roses. All the red roses can be arranged in around a circle that can be arranged in n minus 1 factorial by 2. This also same because it is in the form of Garland. So 7 minus 1 factorial by 2 means 6 factorial by 2. Okay, 6 factorial by 2. Now since no 2 white roses come together, I have to arrange white roses in between the red roses, right? I have to arrange all the white roses here in between the red roses. White roses can be arranged in, how many gaps we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gaps are there. So in 7 gaps I can arrange 3 white roses in 7p3 ways. So n of e is equal to 6 factorial by 2 into 7p3. That equal to 6 factorial. Now I'll write the required probability is equal to, favorable cases how many? 6 factorial by 2 into 7p3 by 9 factorial by 2. Okay. So 2 gets cancelled. 6 factorial into 7p3 means 7 into 6 into 5 by 9 factorial. I can split like this: 9, 8, 7, 6 factorial. 6 factorial cancel. 3 2s, 3 3s, 2 1s, 2 4s. Right? 7 cancel. Then 5 by 3 4s are 12. So answer is 5 by 12. Okay. First arrange all the red roses and in between we have 7 gaps. In 7 gaps we can arrange 3 white roses in 7p3 ways. That is the required probability. Okay. See the fourth question. 7 persons sit in a row. 7 persons sit in a row at random. The probability that three persons A comma B comma C sit together in a particular order. In a particular order is 3 factorial by 7 factorial, 4 factorial by 7 factorial, 5 factorial by 7 factorial, 3 factorial into 5 factorial by 7 factorial. 7 persons sit in a row means it is linear permutation. So 7% I will take it as like this: A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. These 3% I will take it as 1 unit. This I will take it as 1 unit. These are 4 units. So total 5 units, right? 5 units can be arranged in 5 factorial. N of S equal to how many we have? 7 factorial, because 7%, right? Therefore required probability is equal to favorable 5 factorial by 7 factorial. That's all. Since they sit together in a particular order means it can be ABC or BCA or CAB or ACB, anything, right? Or CBA, any order they can sit, but they themselves cannot be arranged. So that is why 5 factorial is the final answer. So 5 factorial by total 7 factorial. Okay? Take care there. Fifth question. A bag contains 5 black balls, 4 white balls, and 3 red balls. If a ball is selected at random, the probability that it is a black or a red ball is, so option A 1/3, 1/4, 5/12, 2/3. Here keyword is R, so I can use addition theorem here. What is addition theorem? Says P of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. That we can take. Okay. So what is the probability of getting P of A here? I will take this as either black or red, right? So I will take it as black. What is the probability of getting a black ball? How many black balls we have? 5. By total how many? 12. Probability of getting red ball. How many red balls we have? 3 red balls out of 12. But since if black ball comes, red ball cannot come. So they are mutually exclusive events. So P of A intersection B cannot be there, 0. Both cannot come together, right? So intersection part 0. They are mutually exclusive events. So P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B enough. No P of A intersection B. So 5/12 plus 3/12 means 8/12. Answer is 8/12. So 4 2's, 4 3's. So 2/3. Option D is the right answer. Okay. We will continue some problems in the next class. Thank you.